In this video, we'll look at how to begin assembling your digital story in WeVideo. So once I have media uploaded to WeVideo, and in this case I have different folders that I've created where I've uploaded content, I can click on the Projects tab in the menu, and you'll see that by default a folder is already created named My Project. And if you want to rename this, you can come down, right-click on it with your mouse, or click and hold, and then select Rename, and you can name this anything you want. I'll rename it My Digital Story and click Save, and now that folder has been renamed My Digital Story. And if I double-click on it, I can then begin to start creating this video, and I'll click on the Create New Video button, and that brings the WeVideo interface into view, and I'm able to start adding content from that material that I've uploaded to WeVideo. So let's start with an image. You'll see also that you can upload additional media from here, and there's also a record option that you may want to investigate, although we've had better success recording audio narration outside of WeVideo and then importing it in, as I did in my narration folder. And you can explore different options to see what works best for you. But let's go ahead and bring in some of the still images. You'll see that I have different still images. I'm going to take this scanned photograph of my grandfather and my father in my grandfather's grocery store, and I'm just going to pull that down and drop it into the main timeline area or track. And if you mouse over, you can see that you can click and drag this. By default, it will be dropped in to last for 5 seconds, but I can adjust that amount of time by pulling and dragging, and if I want it to be displayed for about a minute, I can just let go at the 1 minute mark. I can also go over to my narration folder, and I can pull my narration track down into the audio 1 timeline area. And if I click on music, I can go up to here and pull this music clip down, and then I can drop that into audio track number 2. If I want to add videos later on, I can decide whether I want to or not. I'm not going to do that now, but I would do the same thing and drop that down into video 1 and place it in the area where I wanted the video to play. So you'll see up here that right now this video project, and there is a preview button here that I can play, and it will, this photograph hangs on the wall in my house, and you can see here my narration and see that this picture doesn't move at all because it's just a still image. I could do some adjustments to this by cropping it and adding a pan and zoom effect or other things to modify this image if I wanted to. But this video now has been placed into the timeline, but it's untitled, and I can just click on it and then rename this, and I will rename it Robin's Market and click OK, and it takes a few seconds but not very long, and it tells me that my project was now saved, my video was saved. And so when you close out your session with WeVideo and you come back the next time, all of your work that you had done will be automatically saved. So that's a good, easy way to get started with WeVideo, uploading your content into folders and then going into your project and start assembling the different components that includes still images, narration, music, and possibly video clips if you choose to do that. And then you can add text, you can add labels and transitions, effects, and all of the other components that will make your digital story more interesting and compelling. One thing I want to mention is under the main menu here, there is a Save button, and you can click on that to save your work. I had mentioned that WeVideo automatically saves your work, and that's true, But occasionally, if you click off of WeVideo or accidentally close the window before it's resaved, which it does every few seconds, you may lose the last thing that you did, and it's always safest to go up here and click on the Save button. Also, there's a Make a Copy option within the main menu, and we had talked about how you could create an alternate version of your digital story in a new project, but you can also choose Make a Copy. So WeVideo is like a lot of different computer programs. There are multiple ways to accomplish the same task, and so you'll probably find several of these options available to you and with more use of the program, and then you can decide which technique you like the best, which one works the best for you.